Today we go over new details of Star Wars Episode 9, currently being directed by JJ Abrams. This is Mike Zero here. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, as you all know, Episode 9 is going to be an all-out war, as John Boyega has said before, and we also know that this movie is going to have the most characters and planets out of every Star Wars movie. I know some of you guys out there may think that's either a good or a bad thing. It really seems like JJ and Chris Terrio are really trying to go all out with this movie and have it be a big war. Now, looking at Episode 9, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film when it comes to all of the various pieces of concept art descriptions and storyboard descriptions, etc. Now, a couple of weeks ago, you guys may or may not have heard about Maz Kanata's new ship, which actually emulates Jabba's sail barge on a much larger scale. It's magnified. It has a lot more wings and sails on it, and today we will be going over new details of a specific storyboard description for a potential scene that will come into fruition in Episode 9. One of which has a description of Maz Kanata in a pilot seat with new glasses that glow red. Behind her is Rose, Lando, and 9 Num. Now let me stop right there for a second because that ties directly in with what we heard about the big plot leak a couple of days ago involving the first act of this movie. Apparently Leia sent the Resistance out across the galaxy in twos. So, for example, both Finn and Poe went to a certain star system, both Rose and 9 Num went to another star system, etc. So, the fact that Rose, Lando, and 9 Num are behind Maz Kanata, I'm thinking of like a shot that's similar to that of the interior of the Millennium Falcon in A New Hope. But others actually have Lando in a gunner seat, which looks similar to when Luke used the Falcon's gunner seat in Star Wars A New Hope. And like I have said before, this only makes sense because we do know that Billy D. Williams, sadly, he can't walk that well. He uses a cane a lot. I don't know if you guys have seen him at various conventions out there, one of which being Star Wars Celebration, of course. He can't walk too well. He needs a cane. He walks pretty slowly. But hey, maybe he will actually improve for this movie. So far, it seems like he's getting a lot of stationary shots. Now, apart from that, Rose is actually repairing damaged parts of Kanata's ship. Exterior shots of TIE fighters shooting down a sail of the ship. 9 Num is seen in a bird's nest-like structure with a large laser cannon on top that also appears to be shooting missiles at one of the TIE fighters. So that to me sounds like an interesting design. In case you guys have no idea what the bird's nest is on classic pirate ships, that's that large pole where the person sits in the little cylindrical structure on top. It seems like they're trying to emulate that and kind of make it Star Wars-y by having a bird's nest on top of Maz Kanata's ship, which emulates the pirate ship, and it would actually have a laser cannon on top. That to me honestly sounds pretty cool. Some of you guys out there may think that sounds really absurd, but looking at Episode 9, guys, it seems like JJ and Chris, they're trying to make things as creative as possible and different as possible. I know that Rian Johnson did that in The Last Jedi and a lot of people disagreed with it. So, you know, sometimes when you're doing real, you know, different things for a Star Wars movie, it absolutely is a risky move, for sure. A lot of people may or may not agree with that design or that idea that's put into the final version of the movie, and I'm honestly really hoping that we do get to see this in the film. I don't know if you guys knew this, but JJ cut out a scene from The Force Awakens in which Maz Kanata used the Force and dropped a ton of rubble on top of stormtroopers. That never made it to the movie, and that is something that I think a lot of fans wanted to see, is to see Maz Kanata actually using the Force, because we do know that she knows the Force. She is no Jedi, but she knows the Force. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think about all of this. I couldn't be happier to know that 9 Num and Lando Calrissian are indeed back in this movie for one final film that will actually end all wars, apparently. But anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Nights in the